It's a really beautiful and sunny day today. It makes it almost hard to believe that in about 2 days, Hong Kong and Shenzhen will be hit by one of the biggest typhoon there is. Some people compare it to the storm that inspired the movie The Perfect Storm. It's probably going to be the storm of the century here, considering that we're only 18 years in this century. Perfect blue, there's not one cloud. But when you look at the forecast online, look at this. Look how crazy the speed of the wind is near the eye of the storm. It's nuts. So, although the Typhoon Mangkhut seemed to have gained speed, it also seemed to have lost power if we compare with previous forecasts. So I thought I'd head out to Hong Kong, which is where I am right now, to try and catch most of it. It should hit Hong Kong tonight. Unfortunately, it'll be at night, so maybe my footage won't be so great. I really don't know what to expect. I've never been through a typhoon before in my life, but I find it quite strange. Everything is so peaceful. It's such a sunny, beautiful day, and everybody seems to be relaxed about it, even though apparently it's like 5 times stronger than the last one that hit Hong Kong that killed a bunch of people. So I really don't know what to expect. Just about an hour ago, I was looking at all those sailors and boat workers like tying all those boats together. I'm sure they don't usually do that. They for sure know what's coming and they're getting ready for it. I'm curious, maybe I'll come back here and see how much those boats will be shaking and moving around. And when I walk around downtown Kowloon, everything seems like life as usual, except for a few shops and stores putting tapes in their windows in prevention for the typhoon. All right, change of plans again. Apparently the typhoon is gonna start hitting the shore of Hong Kong early in the morning tomorrow. So I guess I have to adapt again. I'm gonna go have a bite now and try and go to bed early and really catch it early in the morning, like at sunrise or something. That's a little bit disappointing, underwhelming to say the least. I mean, right now it's about 7 a.m. I was really hoping I was ready for this storm, you know. I have this helmet with the camera mount here. I have my other camera in like a waterproof thing, and I have this camera I'm shooting this with. And I was really ready to catch this typhoon, and it's not even like a heavy rainstorm. It's just raining a bit and windy a bit. So I'm gonna head down to the pier. Maybe it's a little bit stronger over there, but I doubt I'll find something or anything impressive. Alright, let's go. Yeah, quite disappointing. Even here on the pier, just a little rain. I think there are more journalists and photographers than actual waves. I can barely see on the other side, it's so foggy. Just to give you an idea how not a big deal it is, there was a guy playing saxophone on the pier, and there are some people having a picnic right here by the water. And people are just walking around wearing flip-flops like it's just another Sunday. But apparently it's still getting closer, so it might get more interesting quite soon. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So as you can see, all of the shops and businesses around Hong Kong today are closed because of the typhoon, except McDonald's. So might as well have a breakfast. Hopefully when I get back out there, there'll be a storm, not just in my stomach. Okay, I think it's picking up. Holy f***. This thing almost hit me. It flew right there. God damn. It's too bad this camera was not recording at the time because it was flying right at me. It's crazy. Holy Holy
I don't know if you can hear me, but right now I'm stuck here. I must admit I'm really scared. I'm afraid to move from here. I get hit by some flying piece of metal or some piece of tree or something. Almost got hit by a branch earlier. It's nuts. It got way stronger all of a sudden. it's f***ed up.
Holy f. This shit came flying my way.
All right. I think I'm gonna try and go for it. It's scary.
God damn. Oh shit. Holy. Damn. Finally managed to get away from that little spot where I was cornered and get to cover. It's slowing down a bit, but it's still pretty intense. I thought I was courageous, but I was scared shitless over there. It's crazy, it's way more intense than I thought. And it started slowly, so it was unexpected, you know, like I gained confidence, like I was hanging around the pier and just watching people challenge the wind and looking at branches flying away, and it was not a big deal. But when I got here on the big boulevard, it started to pick up, and I was really scared. I was really worried about my safety. Like there was some flying pieces of metal scrap and pieces of wood, like flying at an incredible speed. And there are different constructions around and pieces of like the safety guards, and a bunch of things are flying off and trees are breaking off. I don't know if we see it clearly in my footage, but I even saw like a street sign bent, completely bent, and a tree that completely got off the ground. It's scary. I'm happy I came to check it out, but I think I underestimated like how scary it would be. I think if it would have been like intense from the beginning, but people were so like casual about it. It made me feel like I could just walk around the city and just film like things falling off and stuff like that, and not have so much to worry about. Just being careful would be enough, but this was out of my comfort zone completely. I was scared for my life at some point, and it's still going. God damn, I'm freezing. I stayed in the rain and in the cold for so long. Look at my hands. I don't know if you can see. My hands are so wrinkled. I think the skin cracked because it hurts when I extend my fingers. I think now I'm starting to get hungry. I think what I need right now is like a warm bowl of soup or something like that. And somewhere I can dry. All right, nice stretch. most of the restaurants are closed because of the typhoon, so I went back in the Chunky Mansions and I'm gonna have lamb biryani instead. I think that'll be good. Not bad. So I'm gonna dry up a little bit, feel my belly, and then hopefully the storm will be almost done and I'll go out, get some footage of the aftermath. I haven't checked all of Hong Kong, but I went around Tsim Sha Tsui to kind of witness the aftermath, and I must say that it seems like Hong Kong came out in a pretty good shape after such a powerful typhoon. I mean, I've seen a few damaged signs and a couple of broken trees, but I haven't seen any broken windows. I haven't seen every structures that have collapsed. So I think overall they did pretty well. Now, I know this was not my best video, but come on, give me a break. This was my first typhoon. Next time, I'll know what to expect and I'll try and be better prepared. Alright? I'll catch you in the next one.
Hey.